Do siblings Prince Andrew and Princess Anne get along? Considering Andrew's alleged role in Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking ring? Hard to say, but their history is quite revealing. Prince Andrew and Princess Anne are two of the four children of Queen Elizabeth II and the late Prince Philip. They are the two middle children in between their two other siblings, Prince Charles, the eldest, and Prince Edward, the youngest. Prince Andrew has frequently made headlines over the years from various scandals, from his messy and dramatic marriage and divorce to royal faux pas, to the latest scandal caused by his association with the late Jeffrey Epstein.
But you were staying at the house of a convicted sex offender.
It was a convenient place to stay.
But where does Anne fit into his scandalous lifestyle? Like most siblings, Andrew and Anne have a lot in common and a lot to argue about. From family drama to the trials of political life, there is likely way more going on behind the scenes than we will ever know for sure. But that doesn't mean we can't pry a little. Compared to how Princess Anne and older brother Prince Charles were treated as children, Prince Andrew was spoiled. To put it mildly, Andrew has frequently been rumored to be his mother's favorite. So much so that Netflix's The Crown even included this as the theme of an episode in season 4.
Everyone knows who your favorite is.
Do they?
Yes.
While it could merely be that the Queen had more time to commit to motherhood when she had her second two children compared to her first two, since her older two children were born just before she became Queen, the evidence that she paid special attention to Andrew is a bit too convincing to ignore. According to the Daily Mail, Andrew had reported 7 nurseries in 4 different palaces, and even as a baby, was called Baby Grumpling, and other nicknames poking fun at his tendency to get into trouble. His knack for trouble followed him throughout his life, but he never seemed to be punished too severely, if at all. The Daily Mail noted a particular instance of Andrew's pompousness when he underplayed a tragedy while visiting Lockerbie, where Pan Am Flight 103 crashed in December 1988, killing 11 locals on the ground, 243 passengers, and 16 crew members. Andrew told those grieving in Lockerbie that the tragedy was much worse for the Americans, which numbers-wise was true. It was still thoughtless and unprofessional, considering 270 people had been killed in total after a bomb on board the plane exploded, leading to the crash. The Queen responded to Andrew's insensitive behavior by simply saying, "I wish I had gone." Those who frequently watch Netflix's The Crown may already be aware, but despite being younger than Princess Anne, Prince Andrew was next in line for the throne after their elder brother Prince Charles and his children. This is due to a technicality under the Succession of the Crown Act of 2013, which states, quote, "The gender of a person born after October 28, 2011 does not give that person or that person's descendants precedence over any other person whenever born, when determining the succession of the crown." According to Express, after Prince Andrew was stripped of his royal privileges, many citizens of the UK came out to say that Princess Anne would make a better ruler than any of her siblings. One Express reader commented, "Now is the time to right a wrong and end discrimination against our excellent Princess Anne."
I know what you mean.
According to Vanity Fair, despite being in her 70s now, Princess Anne continues to work, even as Prince Andrew was pushed into retirement after the scandal of his association with the late Jeffrey Epstein was brought to light. Considering that Princess Anne and Prince Andrew are kind of opposites, it seems likely that the two may not always get along. Princess Anne has been known for her straightforward nature, and she is the self-described boring old fuddy-duddy at the back saying, "Don't forget the basics," according to Vanity Fair. In contrast, Prince Andrew is well known for not being too serious and having perhaps a little bit too much fun on occasion. Opposing personalities normally can be overlooked for the sake of familial obligation and love, but that may not always be enough to keep squabbles at bay. According to David Lee, co-author of The Duchess of York Uncensored, Anne once called Sarah Ferguson, Andrew's wife, an outsider at a family lunch, and there was a furious row between Andrew and Anne. After Ferguson left the lunch crying, Prince Andrew demanded that Anne apologize, and she reportedly did. Despite differing personalities and some occasional tension, all too common amongst siblings, Princess Anne and Prince Andrew have quite a bit in common. For one thing, they both went through very public breakups the very same year. In 1992, both Prince Andrew and Princess Anne experienced changes within their marriages. Andrew and his wife, Sarah Ferguson, legally separated that year, though they weren't officially divorced until 1996. And in April of 1992, Princess Anne officially divorced her husband, Mark Phillips. She later married Timothy Lawrence in December of the same year. Another thing Andrew and Anne have in common is that they both have 2 children. Anne has a son, Peter, and a daughter, Zara Ann, and Andrew has 2 daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. While we're sure their experiences varied, it's possible they exchanged parenting advice, as most siblings in similar situations would. After Prince Andrew's past came back to haunt him, and he began dealing with the legal fallout of having been associated with the late Jeffrey Epstein, Princess Anne and the rest of her siblings got together to discuss what would come to be referred to as the Andrew problem. A source told the Daily Mail the 3 siblings held several meetings, one of which included Prince Andrew. They were all in agreement, which took the pressure off their mother, but it is the Queen, ultimately, who still has the power here. The source explained how the Queen's eldest son, Prince Charles, and Prince Andrew, quote, aren't particularly close, so it was important that any meetings were held with Anne and Edward present. This could be seen in one of 2 ways. 1, it could be seen as the siblings getting together to bully Andrew out of his royal and military titles, leaving him essentially an outcast. Or 2, it can be seen as all the siblings, Andrew included, coming together to discuss how to take the pressure off their mother after Andrew's attempt at getting the court case dismissed failed. Either way, the family at least came together to handle the news. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.